Welcome to my first video and my first SGC grading. I already opened this because the family was kind of anxious to see what grades we got on these cards. So we submitted 20 1956 tops. The majority of the players are Hall of Famers, and all of these cards were bought on eBay. Unfortunately, I'm located just south of Seattle, and I've only found a couple people that sell vintage, and they want full retail for any vintage for the 56 top. So makes it really tough to find stuff at a reasonable price. And luckily, I was afraid that these would come back as altered or not even encapsulated, but luckily that was not the case. So we can take a look and see what we got. All right, let's get started. So the first one is number 61. Came back as graded 4. Honestly, I think this was a little bit higher than what I thought it was going to come back. Four also for this one. I thought maybe this one might get a 5, but you can see there's a little indentation there. I don't know if I necessarily saw that before I submitted. Warren Spawn, 4. I didn't think that this one would do as well. You can see there's a little crease right there. Again, I got all these off eBay, so I'm very pleased that they all came back with a grade on them. I know these are all pretty low, but I was fully expecting that. Eddie Matthews, 2. Ingo Slaughter, 3.5. This one right here, this Koufax, I was thinking would probably get a 4. I mean, this is probably one of the nicest cards that I submitted, and then only got a 3.5. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's a beautiful card. I got a really good deal on this one. Again, all of these were bought off eBay, so luckily everything came back as authentic and ended up having a grade. Bob Turley. This one was in really good shape. Great color on this one. Tommy Carroll, 6. I paid a little extra for this one just because look at the beautiful color on that. The thing is pretty flawless. I was thinking that this might get a 7 or 8, but I was pretty far off. Again, this is my first submission ever, so very happy. Some things to learn. Richie Ashburn, 2. And cards are 70 years old. Nellie Fox, 3.5. Beautiful card, but you can see it's all frayed up top. Not cut very good. Phil Rizzuto. I was pretty disappointed on this one. I thought this would do a little bit better. This is a really nice card. Joe Collins, 3. As you can see, you're probably wondering why I got some of these Yankees in there. I just like the 50s Yankees and thought it would be a good idea to get them encapsulated and have them for my set. Walter Alston, 4. That's a pretty nice card too. Hoyt Wilhelm, 4.5. The thing that made me say earlier about vintage cards and trying to buy them in the area, I went to a show down at the Auburn Super Mall. It's the Twin Oaks show. There's one guy that's got all these vintage cards, and he wanted $40 for this card raw, and then this card right here specifically is in better shape than the one he was trying to sell for 40 bucks. And I think I got this card for like $10 maybe. So unfortunately, you know, eBay's been my spot, and so far so good. Robin Roberts, 4. I'm actually really surprised that this got a 4. I thought this would definitely get a 2 or a 1. There is a big crease right here, but still, that's a nice looking card. Harmon Killebrew, 2. This one's in pretty rough shape. Jackie Robinson. I wasn't sure how this one would do. I thought that a 1, maybe a 1.5, came back as a 2.5. Color is off a little bit, but still a beautiful card. Jackie Robinson, such an iconic player. Oh, I love looking at these things. Yogi Berra, 1.5. Definitely the card that was beat up the most. You can just see it. Ken Boyer, 4. And then Hank Aaron, 3. It's a good looking card. But yeah, overall, you know, very pleased with SGC and the process. I did see that this last month it was the most cards that they'd ever processed in a month, so I was a little concerned on the amount of time that it would take to get these back. I want to say that I was looking at about, we're going on 3 weeks to get these back, so 5 extra days than what's on the published lead time, so not too bad. Overall, very pleased. I definitely would use SGC again. I think these are beautiful holders, and just, I don't know, they just pop a little bit better than the PSA holders. At least that's what I think. Again, I'm new to this. I've been collecting since I was a kid, and I've always collected memorabilia and a lot of like 8x10 autos and vintage autos. Just casually been collecting cards, and then in 2022 my son was born, and I was like, man, I really want to put together a set for him that one day he can look back and really enjoy something that I put together for him. So it's really kind of been the passion behind getting these going. Hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely will be making more. Thank you.